there, creators. Niamh here, and I am so sorry that I've kind of been gone for a couple weeks. I did put up a kit craft video last week. I'll leave that in the card pop-up. And a lot of the reason why I haven't posted an art video or a sewing video or anything like that in 2 weeks is because I got an order for a Book of Shadows cover by a customer. So I had to custom make a Book of Shadows cover for her, and that took about 2 weeks. So I had to put all my art stuff to the side, and yeah, so today I just want to do a quick video because I did finally finish this last night, and I just wanted to go over it and yeah, and kind of show sort of my process of how I put in the snaps and stuff. So what this is it's a Book of Shadows cover, and if you've been on my channel a lot, you know that I am of a pagan persuasion, and so one of the things I sell through my site is, which I'll leave a link down below, my Etsy site, is Book of Shadows covers, and these go around 3-ring binders, and the light just shifted in here, sorry about that. So these go around 3-ring binders. This fits a 2-inch 3-ring binder, and on one side, on the front, it says Book of Shadows, and it has a pentacle, and this is the design she chose. It has the 4 elements plus spirit. Yeah, and she also wanted a embroidery on the spine here, which I think is quite lovely. This is very pretty. And then on the inside, we have a pocket for documents, another pocket for documents. We have a snapped pocket for whatever. And we do have spots for 3 candles. I usually try to make it for 4 candles, but this design was a bit big, so the pouch ended up being a little bit bigger. So it's enough for 3 candles, and this is just big enough that it might fit a skinny candle or a pen, or something like that. So that's what's there. And then on this side, we have a snapped pocket for incense. This is quite large for incense here. And there's also a document pocket back here and a stretchy pocket. I usually call this, like, I think of a tarot deck being put right here. And that's what I think of that spot being used for. So yeah, and then we have these ties to tie it all together. Yeah, so, and it goes on pretty simple. I didn't film any of me making this, basically because I've already done a video where I've made a binder cover. It wasn't for a Book of Shadows, but it was for my son, and it was for school, and it had a zip up all the way around, kind of like a trapper keeper sort of thing. And I'll leave a card pop up to that video so you can check that out. So what I wanted to explore in this video was basically how I put on the snaps. So I will cut to video of me putting the snaps on these. Alright, so the first thing I do is I have to mark where the snaps are going to go. And normally I use a fabric pen for this, but I couldn't find my fabric pen, so I'm using just a simple gel pen. And now I'm using a seam ripper to just really poke in the hole where I marked, so that it's easier to put in the snaps. Yes. Alright, so now I'm in my garage here, and that's why the lighting is so bad. And so the parts of a snap, there's the flat end that has the spike, and that's what you see on the outside, and it goes in that area, just like that. And then there's a male and a female snap, and I always put the female snaps on the parts that you can see in this, the male snaps, the ones that snap down on top. after I'm done putting all the female snaps on, I have to change the mechanism on the machine so that I can put the male snaps on. So I unscrew the female snap mechanism and I screw in the male snap mechanism, and then I'm going to go ahead and put those male snaps on. And there we go. All the snaps are put on there, and these are some of the pictures that I took of the Book of Shadows, and I called it the Elven Elements Book of Shadows because all of the embroideries were from an elven pack, and the front embroidery had the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And I did put my own Book of Shadows in the Book of Shadows cover just to demonstrate how it might look for her. And there we go. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.